Hi, my name's Taylor. Welcome to my channel. This video is my first ever vlog. I actually filmed all of it a few months ago back in May, but I never filmed an introduction, or if I did, I lost the footage. So I am popping in. Future editing Taylor is popping in to kind of give you some context. So the first few clips are me at a women's brunch through my church. We had a little meal and then we created some little packages, care packages for some widows and women and children that are church sponsors. And then I also did some shopping. So I wanted to introduce that so you know what was going on, and then I pop in later and start talking. So I hope you enjoy. Today is Sunday, May 8th. I am hosting a tea party for Mother's Day, so happy belated Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I'm expecting 7 guests. I went to bed at 1 last night trying to get the house ready and clean, so that took me a lot longer than I thought it would. And it was partially my fault because I got distracted thrift shopping yesterday. So yeah, so it's 8:45 right now. I look a hot mess. I've not fixed myself yet. That comes later. But I need to get some other things ready for this tea party. I think I was trying to say I've never done a tea party before. I've been to plenty, so I know the general rules of how to, what to prepare. And I was going to actually bake some of this stuff, but I figured since it was my first tea party hosting, and I wasn't quite sure what to expect, and I ran out of time, so I bought most of the stuff. I'm gonna make a couple of things, but it's just a lot to prepare on your own. But anyways, I'm excited to have everyone over and fellowship and all that kind of thing, and spend time with people that I haven't gotten to in a little bit. And I'm gonna try and show you a couple of things along the way. All right, so I finished putting together my tiered tray. I got it from Amazon. I think it is actually fairly good quality. It's very plain except for the top bit, which I think is really pretty. But I wanted one with like the actual china plates, but those were really expensive, and this one was like $35 as plain as it is. But I really wanted like the big, this I think is like 10.5 or 11 inches. And I wanted to make sure I had enough room for everything. So the prettier ones were smaller, so I just went ahead and went with the big one. Maybe I'll invest in another one later, but I'll link it down at the bottom if I can. I got everything basically set up. The only thing I have left to do is put the food on the tiered tray and set out the water goblets. It's mostly together. I got this tablecloth. It's vinyl, so if anybody spills anything, we're all good. But that is from Dollar General. These chargers I got from Dollar Tree. This china set, my mother-in-law gave to me. She wasn't using it, so I took it. I got some tea strainers. I don't have enough for all 6, 7 people, so I just put out a couple and we can share. Depending on who needs loose tea, I have some bags, so we should be fine. The runner I made out of paper doilies from Dollar Tree. I taped them together, and just my regular silverware. It's one was my great grandmother's. It's like 50 years old. I use it on a daily basis. And the tiered tray, like I said, is from Amazon. So I think it looks pretty nice. It's very silvery. I didn't mean for that to happen, but maybe I'll get some more China stuff that's more colorful, but this is what I have right now. And then over here I have a separate table for my little niece. Her name's Marley, and so I have her own separate paper plate situation. Thought I'd show you my favorite bird. I live in South Carolina, and that is a bluebird. And obviously the bluebird is very, very pretty, and blue is my favorite color. But also it's special because my grandfather, that was his favorite bird, and he would make bird houses for them to live in. And every time I see one, I think of him. And I actually think this one is probably, I don't see very many bluebirds. But I'm pretty sure this one has built a nest in a birdhouse that I have on my front porch that I did not mean for a bird's nest to be put in it, but I forgot about it. And so I think that is the mother or the dad of the little, I'm assuming there's eggs in it, or will be soon. So happy Mother's Day, Bluebird. We'll start with our little salad, and then once you're done with that, you start with the bottom, and then I didn't have enough room for, basically it's supposed to be your sandwiches and your savories, so you start on the bottoms of the sandwiches and the little skewer things, and then you work your way up to the scones, and you can get your jam if you want to go with it. And the way they do it is you serve your jam on your plate, and then you put it on your own scone so your knife is clean and you're not getting stuff in the jam. And then you do the chocolate strawberries and then the desserts. So I've got petite fours and then macaroons. This one's raspberry. This one is salted caramel. And this one's pistachio. What are the sandwiches? So the triangle ones are egg salad. The croissants are chicken salad. They do have nuts in them. Walnuts. You can't really tell. You can try it. And then cucumber. Any other questions? Hey y'all, got done with my Mother's Day tea party, and I think it went good. I got a lot of compliments, and they said that they were full, which I was worried about because looking at those tiny finger foods and just thinking that they wouldn't be enough to fill people. But when we got towards the end, it was kind of hard to keep going, honestly. So I'm glad that there was enough food and that they liked it. So yay, I had fun putting it on, and two of them had never done a tea party before. So yay, I'm glad they liked it. And now I'm just sitting in my recliner. I'm so tired. I guess cleaning yesterday and all day. I was busy yesterday shopping, getting things for the party, cleaning. Woke up this morning, fixed things for the party, and now I'm just kind of recuperating, I guess. I'm gotta muster up some energy to clean up, but I just don't feel like getting out of the chair right now. But I'm glad it went well. Yay! Hey y'all, it's Tuesday, May 10th. I'm not doing a good job at this vlog. It's supposed to be a reading vlog, but I haven't even updated you guys on what I'm reading or really talking much. I'll do better, I promise. But I wanted to kind of go into a little bit more detail about the tea party that I did. I think I showed some clips from my women's lunch. So on Saturday we had a women's ministry lunch at my church, brunch. I had chicken minis, Chick-fil-A minis, and some fruit. And so we packaged up some care packages for the widows ministry, and for some children and their mothers or grandmothers for the backpack ministry that my church does. If you're not familiar, the backpack ministry is basically they give non-perishable food items to children over the weekend. School-age children may not necessarily have a meal while they're not in school, so a lot of churches create those packages of food, and they put them in the backpacks. That's where it gets its name. But in the women's ministry, we put together some little care packages for them right around the time of Mother's Day, so they were themed for the mothers and grandmothers, to put those in there. So that's what that was. It was really fun. I enjoyed seeing all the creativity of what my church put together to do that nice little syrupy for them, and getting to fellowship with some other ladies. And actually, two of them were grandmothers of some girls I went to high school with, which was really strange, really small world. And it was great to hear a little bit of an update about them. And then Sunday was Mother's Day. For the tea party, I put together a little something. I had tons of tea, so that wasn't, I didn't have to get any of that. I already had a good supply. But I did get some scones and some macaroons and some petit fours, I say that wrong, however you say it, and some little shortbread cookies. And I was going to make some of that myself, but I just did not have enough time, so I just got it from Publix. If you ever need specialty foods, Publix is the way to go. It's all very delicious, and they have a lot of it. So I got some of that there. I made some cucumber sandwiches, and I got the best chicken salad ever, in my opinion, is from Ingles. The gourmet chicken salad. It has grapes and walnuts in it. It's so good. And I put that in some mini croissants, and did little spears of basil mozzarella balls and some cherry tomatoes. I'm trying to think of what else. I think that was it. It was all really good. I think I did a little recap afterwards if I put that in here. I was just exhausted, and I've been slowly cleaning up since then, so I haven't really... Every time I get around to doing a reading update, I am not presentable to be on camera. I'm already getting ready for bed and things like that. So I thought I'd pop on here and give you a short update about Christy. I started reading this at the beginning of the month for the Christian Readathon. This is for the things I haven't read and the flowers prompt for the Christian Readathon. And it is about a young girl. She's 19, and she goes to a backwoods mission in Tennessee, and we're taught before, and she has to basically earn the trust of the mountain people. And I am about 75% done, and I've read it before, but there's several things that I did not remember from last time, and I'm really enjoying it. So there's that update. Hey y'all, I thought I'd check in and talk about my church's young adult ministry. They do they call it the Bridge, where they do this particular programming for the 18 to 30-year-olds, because there's this gap in church attendance for that age group, because you go from having youth group, youth age, to really nothing for most churches, and then most people pop back in around their 30s when their kids start going to church, and preschool and the children's ministry. But for this 18 to 30-year-old section of people, age range of people, a lot of them end up dropping out of church, or not feeling like they belong, and so they're trying to do this ministry to really meet that need. So it's really, really cool. They do, it's 2 hours, and the first hour is for like fellowship and spending time together, and they have cornhole and things like that, and they feed us. So today we had a crumble cookie, which I'd never had before. It was really good, but kind of hurt my stomach a little bit afterwards. And then there was a sermon, which was always really good. So that was a fun time tonight. Quick update on Christy. I was able to read a little bit today, and there were definitely some things that I did not remember that were really hard-hitting, and I was kind of surprised that I forgot some of that. The previous time I read it physically. And this time I'm kind of doing a hybrid thing where I'm listening to the audiobook and reading it simultaneously, kind of depending on what I'm doing. But the audiobook is actually narrated by the same girl, Kelly Martin, who plays Christy in the series. And I didn't realize at first because I had started to read it physically, so I just fast forwarded the audiobook to where I was, so I didn't hear the intro until I went back and looked at it. But I was like, her voice is so familiar. Like, she sounds just like her. Like, who did they get? Like, this is, like, it's slightly different because she doesn't do as much as the Southern drawl accent as in the TV series. So I need to look up and see, like, which one she did first, because I'm assuming she probably did the series first. But anyways, it's good. I like her narration, her voice, and it just sounds like Christy. So I'm enjoying it. I thought I'd show y'all my plant that I got. Some of my guests for the tea party on Sunday brought me this hostess gift. I have no idea what it is, but it doesn't say on the tag, but it does have this cool little feature, this heart cut out here in the pot. Whenever you put the water in it, it comes out to let you know that it's good. It's gotten what it needs, so you can stop watering. So that's very helpful for someone like me. So it's very cute. I like it, and I hope I won't kill it because I don't have the best track record with plants, but I'm going to try my best. Hey, it is Wednesday, May 11th, and I am almost done with Christy. I have just that much left. I'm going to finish it today, and like I said, I love this book. It is a story near and dear to my heart, and I've grown up with it, so it's almost like a warm hug. It's not like super fast paced or anything that will like constantly want me to read it 24/7, which is why it's taken me a little bit longer to read it, but it is a good story and lots of moving things in here. Really good Christian content too. She has, about questioning her faith and really kind of growing it and things like that. So I think that's really accurate in real life. I finished this today, and I'm about to go I was looking at my clock. I'm about to go to choir practice soon, so I'm going to try and finish most of it. I probably won't finish before I have to leave, but definitely by then today I should be finished with Christy. I'm back from choir practice, and I finished Christy, and I gave it 4.5 stars. I love the story. It wasn't like I want to pick it like I have to know what's going to happen next, which is what I usually kind of tend to put towards a 5-star. So it wasn't quite a 5-star, but it was more than 4 stars. So where it will have a lasting impact on me. It has already. And I really enjoyed it, and I'll probably read it again at some point in my life. But I finished it. Yay. Now I'm going to pick up Pride and Prejudice. I have read it before. I'm excited to dive into this book again. I love the story. I'm such a Pride and Prejudice fan. I could go on and on about the story, and I've grown up with it. I've watched the A&E version 1,000 times. I also got the audiobook to listen to whenever I can't physically read it. So, yay. Hello. It is Saturday, May 14th, but I started Pride and Prejudice a couple of days ago. I am about 25 to 30% of the way done, and for the most part, it is exactly like I remember. I just recently watched the A&E version. It's very similar, so it's just kind of like visiting an old friend. I love the story. Anyways, so I am heading out to go to a Bible store near me and pick up a couple of things, hopefully one of them for my friend. Her birthday's today, so I'm going to get her something from there, I believe, and maybe check out a thrift store or two. So let's go. Just got out of Sam's Club and went to Chick-fil-A and got me a cookies and cream milkshake. And I asked them about the peach one, and apparently they don't have it yet, so I'm ready for the peach one. But I never do this. I never just get a milkshake, so I just treated myself because it's hot. Y'all, I love thrifting. It is the best. Like, you can find some good deals, and sometimes you get really, really lucky. And pardon my trash over there. I haven't taken it out the recycling, but I wanted to show you, and I know probably nobody will care, but I'm going to show you anyway what I got. So I have, my mother-in-law gave me a set of china, and the ones that I used are the tea party. I had one missing. I had a plate missing. And so I was out thrifting at Home with a Heart, and they need to do better with the organization because it's all like in bins and things, and you have to really dig. And I just so happened to look in this bin, and there were two of them, and this one's the rougher looking one. It's got some of the silver is missing. There's a better one, but I went ahead and got both of them in case like one of them broke. I have a spare. Get it out. Like, this is all they had, and I'm like, this is perfect. That's exactly what I needed. It's the size I needed. It's the pattern. Like, that never happens to me. Oh, and they were only $1 a piece. I'm like, yay! So I told y'all my friend's birthday is today. She's actually going to be my sister-in-law soon. So I thought I'd show you what I got her. So I got her this Bible cover. That was really pretty. And then I got her some mini gold edged Bible tabs. And she has anxiety, as do I, but I thought this might be helpful. Fighting anxiety with the Word of God. So thought that might be fun. And then my mom and I are splitting the cost. So, and then I got her a Bible, a study Bible for women, CSB, Christian Standard Bible, teal flowers. It's really pretty. I'm kind of want one for myself. But it's like, I thought it went well with the patterns that matched. So, hard to do one-handed, but it's really pretty. It's got stuff like that. Let's see if I can take it out so you can see better. Okay, got it out. Trying to get a good page. Here's the beginning of a Bible page. A beginning of a book page. Goodness gracious. That was really pretty. So I hope she likes it. Hi, it's Monday, May 16th. It's about 10 o'clock at night, and I wanted to update you on what I'm currently reading. Earlier today, I had another tea party, and I think I have a teeny tiny little clip that I'll put in. It was a very, very small version of the tea party I did earlier this month. So I did 2 tea parties this month, and this time it was just little desserts and some tea. I had macaroon, a pedophore, and some other kind of pastry that I'm not sure what the name of it is, but it's all really good. I got it from Publix, and so that was earlier today, and I finished Pride and Prejudice. It's the second time I've read it, and I loved it just as much as the first time. Just the story, I just love it. How both characters go through such character development and change over time, and how they come together in the end. I love a love story where a good story in general, it's a happy ending, but I feel like with classics, um, the happy ending is not as frequent. So that's why I particularly like this classic, is that it is a happy ending. And Jane Austen is so funny. Like the humor is almost like it's more apparent in some parts than others, but she slides it in every once in a while and you're like, oh, she's actually being sarcastic or funny. But one of my favorite characters, like obviously Elizabeth and Jane and Mr. Darcy, my favorite character other than those three is Mr. Bennet. He is hilarious. Like, I appreciate him so much and his sarcastic humor, and like he just says the most off the wall things that you wouldn't necessarily think that someone of that time period would say, I guess. But he's hilarious. But anyways, I love the book, finishing the book, and I'm trying to think what I want to read next. I think maybe Wooing Katie McCaffrey. Or do I want to read? I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it, but I will let you know. So I am going to the beach in a couple of weeks, and I've been wanting to get another bathing suit, and I saw this one on the put-up rack and I thought it was pretty cute, and it's brand new. It still has the tag and like the plastic cover thing on it. I don't usually buy swimsuits from thrift stores. It kind of grosses me out a little bit, but this one's brand new, so I could live with it, and I think it's pretty cute. And it has like an interesting back that I don't think I've seen before, but it has like the top is zippable, and then the bottom it has a little tie thing, so I like that. I got some jeans, American Eagle jeans, and I'm a sucker for dark wash jeans. I don't know what it is, but they're my favorite wash. And American Eagle, my mother-in-law and sister-in-law got me hooked on their jeans, and they are
I mean, the quality, like the feel of them, like I didn't believe them in saying that they were the best jeans, but now I'm sold and I can't go back. So I look for American Eagle jeans at thrift stores and slowly building up my collection. This is my second pair now, and the other ones I have are really small, and these ones actually fit, so I'm excited. But if you don't have some American Eagle jeans, you need to get you some because they are the bomb. Does that tickle your paw, Bonnie? Here she is. So obviously I had to get some books, and there were quite a few that I found in this one store. And I got the Case for Christ, the study guide, ask some questions and things. I already have the book, so I didn't know it had a study guide, so I was like, it's 25 cents. I'll try it out. And then Present Over Perfect by Shauna Niequist. So I've heard this book recommended before. I didn't have the dust jacket, but I mean, it was like 75 cents, so I don't care. And then Gentle and Lowly, The Heart of Christ for Sinners and Sufferers by Ortland. Oh, Dane Ortland. There it is at the top. Duh. And then the last one I got is Jen Wilkins' Better, A Study of Hebrews. And it's, it walks you through the book of Hebrews and asks all these questions and things. And there's a little bit of writing, but I think it's in pencil. Even if it's not, those questions are still in there. It's not completely filled out. But I did already have one of these, and they had, I found it at a different store, and then this store they had this copy, and I figured I could do a buddy study with this, with my future sister-in-law, because she likes these types of books, and I thought it'd be cool to do it with a friend. So, yay! 25 cents! So I got all of this, the swimsuit, the jeans, and the books for 13 bucks. Gotta love thrift shopping. It's the best. Anyway, mini haul from the thrift store, and now I'm gonna take a shower, and then I need to my church for our we call them grow groups. It's kind of like a Bible study group kind of, but we are reading Matthew 17, so I need to read that and go through the booklet that we fill out, so I can be ready for that tomorrow. And then if I have any time before I need to go to sleep, I'm going to read some more of Falling for You.
Hi everyone, it is Sunday night, Sunday, May 29th, day before Memorial Day. So this morning I went to church, I sung with the choir in the morning, and then I went to a friend's house with my husband, our mutual friend, and played some Seven Wonders, which actually is a pretty fun board game. I didn't win, of course. I never win. But I got second place out of 3, so I didn't do too bad. But, and then I went to Luke's second cousin's graduation party. She graduated high school. And so I've been gone most of today. I went to grocery store, so it's like close to 7 now, and I finished eating dinner. Watched some YouTube while I ate dinner, but I haven't had a chance to read all day, and I'm really kind of wiped out from waking up early to make it on time for choir practice, and then being around people all day is kind of exhausting for me. I enjoy people's company, but it wears me out. So I'm sitting out in my backyard. I try and get out here every day now because it's just so nice out here, and I love eating out here and reading my books. I'm pretty much doing this every day, but I'm about to dig into Falling for You, and I think I read a little bit more after I filmed last night. I'm like 60% now, I think. So they're at the point where I don't know if I can give away spoilers. I don't know if that's considered a spoiler, but they are figuring things out, I guess is all I'm gonna say. So it's really good. It's I think I've read that in like 2 days or so, something like that. I don't know. All my days are blurring together. So I'm just gonna chill out here until the sun goes down, really, and kind of recoup and relax and have tomorrow off for Memorial Day. And just gonna take the day and plan out the month and relax and hopefully make some burgers for dinner. I don't really have any concrete plans, but yeah, so I thought I'd check in real quick and tell you where I'm at with reading and what I've been doing today. I think I recorded a few clips, but I'm trying to do better with talking more and recording things. So I'm trying. I hope I'm improving over time. But anyways, reading time.